I don't see this matchup a lot, so it's going to be kind of a journey. Kind of a journey commentating this one. I'm not really sure what to expect going into it, but both of these players, very strong players. Scooter definitely a little bit stronger at the beginning of Ultimate, but he still has a name for himself. Kepler, obviously, like, just an incredible player who has not even really been playing for that long. Oh, okay, so really good start here for Scooter. Immediately sending Kepler to the ledge. Kind of interesting here. This is not what I would have expected. Scooter's kind of playing like aggressive. I guess you would need to against Snake. But like, Scooter is kind of known just for being a rather defensive player. But like, here we're seeing him try and call out some of these jumps with these forward airs. Coming in with dash attack a couple times, throwing cross and using it to close a gap rather than just to pepper him with projectiles. So stuff like that is what's going to win him the set, though, I think. Because like, he could really catch Kepler off guard if he's smart about his approaches. But, you know, Kepler taking a really early stock here. Gimping Belmont, you know, it'll happen. It's one of those characters where it's like playing a character is like signing a pact. It's like when you're playing a character with incredible range, kill power, 3 oppressive projectiles, and like very nice like aerials and like just good normals in general, there's always a catch. Unless you're Snake, then there's not a catch. But like usually there's a catch. Like with Belmonts, you're gonna die off stage really early. That's just how it is. Snake doesn't really have a catch. He just kind of is good because there is no reason. He's just good. Kepler, it's so incredible watching Kepler's grenade play. Like right now, just using the grenades to dance around Scooter, not really giving Scooter a way in here, creating a wall with these grenades, using this PS2 platform to box him out. Really love to see stuff like this. It's so fancy, so cool to watch. Kepler's such a stylish player. Okay, so he gets the grab, throwing him off. That was so funny. He parried the Holy Cross. I think it might just be Holy Cross. And this is just kind of looking like a blowout. And what was looking a pretty even first exchange, Kepler kind of has the download now, and Scooter doesn't really have an answer to this wall Kepler's setting up. Sets up that holy water, but Kepler playing around that, not going to fall for it. Oh, unfortunate. Getting blown up by his own grenade there. Gonna die from his own buffoonery, so to speak. But that can happen when you're playing a character like Snake. Like especially Kepler, who plays a pretty reckless neutral, but it kind of works for him. Like right now, these B reverses, just using that to, I would say that's almost what defines Kepler as a player, is just how he plays with grenade. Like you don't see Ksev really do it in the same way Kepler does. Ksev's specialty is more like reads and like advantage state and just raw like raw trapping, whereas like Kepler's more of a neutral heavy player where he just sets up this wall that you are unable to break. It's the holy water, but not being observant there, getting hit by the grenade. Although Scooter's getting a lot of mileage here off of this last stock. If he had been playing like this whole game, this might have been a very different story. But Kepler taking that game 1 off of Scooter with a pretty comfortable 2-stock. That was pretty solid. Got no character switches here. I know Scooter does dabble in a few other characters, but he's a Belmont man. Yeah. And I think this is going to be a challenge here. Going back to PS2, going to be a challenge to break down this wall and find a way in. Because, yeah, Kepler realizing, like, oh, wow, he did not get in ever that last game. So I'm just going to do the same thing, and it will work. And Scooter doing a good job there of reading the B reverse, getting the up air, but not the kind of reward he was looking for at this low percent, I wouldn't think. He's going to be needing to get more than just these straight hits, because if you're trading hits with Snake, you're losing, usually, unless you're Bowser. But most of the time you're losing if that's what's happening. Using up B out of shield to call out the stall on F-tilt. Really liking to see what Kepler's doing here. Just sort of what traps he's setting up. He's playing a rather aggressive neutral this game as opposed to where he was just kind of dancing on that platform. We're seeing him come in and pressure from up close here. Like right now, not opting to do that, but Yeah, because he's seen Scooter's starting to call out that that platform play that he's going for. Not really allowing for any of these shenanigans. But Scooter overall, yeah, doing a lot better this game. Oh, but now he has to be careful here. He's at ledge. Yeah, that was really good. You want to get off ledge as soon as possible when you're fighting a character like Snake. Sets up the Nikita. Gonna get grabbed for it. Sending Kepler off stage. But he's just gonna air dodge back to ledge. Call that out. Man, that was an up air. But getting a little antsy with the punish there. I want to see Scooter play a little bit more slow. Like, I can't believe I'm telling a Belmont player that, but like, it seems like a lot of times that you had a punish, but you just acted too quickly. Like, sometimes just jump and wait. Like, oftentimes what I'll do when I'm playing a character like Snake is, I know, like, you know, he's gonna throw out something and then throw out something else. So I'll just wait. Wait for him to throw out that second thing. That's when I'll get the punish. And that'll really win you games. Wow, both of these players at incredibly high percents, all things considered. Belmont and Snake both known for their kill power. Kind of surprised to see this. Yeah, we're seeing both players now start fishing for these kill options. I don't really blame them. Having a lead against Snake is huge. Like, if you can take the lead against Snake, he suddenly has to play your game as opposed to you having to play his game, because he's not going to want to trade with you and just set up his defenses if you're in the lead, because, well, I mean, sometimes they will, but if they do that, then you can just wait at the side of the stage. Snake with Holy Water, not really getting anything off of it, but just bouncing from platform to platform. Noticing Kepler is missing a few of these follow-ups off of the grenades. Kind of rare for him. I usually don't see him miss those, but it feels like a lot of times Scooter has been blown up by one of the grenades, and he's like whiffed an air or whiffed a back air off of it or something like that. That stuff is gonna get you called out. I'm really liking watching Scooter's neutral this game as opposed to last game, where he's playing a lot more reactionary. He's not just mindlessly running in. It feels like he kind of has Kepler figured out as to what he wants, but Kepler is such a mechanically strong player that even if you do have it figured out, it's a whole other task to try and consistently play around him. Developing counterplay for a character like Snake is incredibly difficult. So right now, yeah, just looking like Scooter desperately trying to rack up some percent right now because he's just avoiding all of these explosions going on. Kepler going in with a grenade in hand, trying to bait out some kind of aggression from Scooter, but Scooter not falling for it. This is right where Scooter wants it. Oh, trying to go down to down air the Cypher. That would have been a huge play there, but Cypher not going to blow up from that. And Kepler gets the back air and closes it out. So Scooter now has to close out another stock. Oh, I thought maybe he was going to read the B-reverse there, but didn't get it. Trying to pressure his shield from afar. I mean, that kind of strategy will work, but I mean, Snake kind of wants you to keep your distance, especially when he has the lead, because eventually you're gonna get blown up by your grenade. You're not gonna. No one is perfect, so when that does happen, it's just gonna extend his lead. Gets the down tilt, not getting anything off of it. Trying to read the directional air dodge backward, but Scooter going forward instead. That's gonna do it at 60%. Kepler taking game 2. Much more competitive. Well played there by Scooter. Doing a good job of playing around Kepler's grenade play, but